Yeah, very surprised, pleasantly surprised at hearing the JDS party speak out and their commitment to Bangalore. Most of us in the city see them in a fairly negative light. We see them as a party which is not interested in Bangalore. Came out completely different. I think that was very good to know.
I think what he said about JDS is true. Some of us who have been engaged with the government in various committees and various task forces, we always knew that JDS, especially Kumaraswamy and his government, did a fantastic job. A lot of things like metro and ITPL which were done during Mr. Deve Gowda's time. The good thing was that JDS and Kumaraswamy always said, and I remember Kumaraswamy saying one thing. He said, "Sir, we don't know everything, and we need the help of people like you." So that's the, I think, key point. Unfortunately, many people think they know everything because it's not possible for you to know everything. So you look for suggestions from experts, from the civil society, and I think that's where our last government failed. They did not and could not implement what they promised. The same manifesto, which came 5 years ago, was being talked about by the BJP. So I think BJP came out pretty poorly in this debate, and of course they have a disadvantage of being incumbent. Congress was all over the place. I felt they were not very clear what they want to do. Their manifesto also is absolutely not clear, so we are worried because they seem to be having an upper hand. And I hope JDS becomes a coalition partner and pushes whoever is their bigger partner for a better Bangalore.
Right. So I'm a visitor to Bangalore. So the only thing I was impressed with is the precision in questioning, and I think it's great that you have such almost board-level scrutiny in an environment or a forum like this, where potential candidates are being asked what kind of money they will spend and where they will spend it, or how they've spent money in the past. I think there's a very famous adage in finance. It says follow the money trail, and you'll find all the answers to all the questions that you have. So I think that's really, to my mind and from my point of view, I think this is the kind of precedent that BPAC has created in questioning candidates or fielding candidates, but with a far greater degree of precision than ever before, perhaps. And that really sets a precedent for other cities and states in future as well.
When we started BPAC, the whole idea was that the name of BPAC, whether we should be Bangalore People Action Committee or Political Action Committee. And we were very clear, Mohan, Kiran, myself and all of the team here, we said, we are political, we should talk politics. If we don't talk politics, politics is not going to change. So that's why it is very important for all of us. And that's what BPAC is trying to do, engage with our political representative. Because if you don't engage, they disengage. And I would also like to say to individual voters, and I hope Revati here and Suhas will agree so that we can say it together. We should all say it together.
Vote Madi.